We're live today from the American Century Championship Celebrity Golf Tournament here in beautiful Lake Tahoe. Joining me now is one of the top athletes competing in this week's event, winner of an astonishing 94 international tournaments, widely considered one of the best of all time, Swedish golfer Annika Sorenstam. Welcome. It's nice to see you again.
Likewise. Thank you. Great to be here.
You just finished your last U.S. Women's Open ever at Pebble. Well, that was last week. That's amazing. You've had an amazing career.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I mean, it started, my first win was a U.S. Open in 1995. And then, I finished, full-time in 2008. And then I've nibbled in two of them. And Pebble Beach was, I would say, the cream on the top.
What's been the secret to your longevity success?
Well, I love the game. I'm super competitive and, very disciplined, very focused, and but overall, just wanting to push myself and see how good I can get.
Yeah. It's interesting. That's a good segue in terms of you've tried to push yourself as far as you could go. Now you're trying to push others to see how far they can go, in a sense, with your foundation, which you started in 2007. Can you tell us a little bit about the efforts that you're doing there?
Yeah, it's called the Annika Foundation, and we've been trying to inspire young girls around the world for the last 15 years. We have 7 global tournaments. We have over 60 countries represented in these tournaments, and we've raised more than $8 million to give back to the game of golf. And many of the players you see on top of the LPGA now, we call it Annika alumni, whether it's the Korda sisters or, you could just mention a few of them, Maria Fassi, and but it's fun to see the next generation blossom and be able to provide these playing opportunities. And because I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for golf.
Yeah. You've given $8 million back to junior girls golf over the last 15 years. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
And girls are still fighting for equal pay. We see it in all sports. And the Women's World Cup is just around the corner. They've achieved equal pay. The Pebble Beach purse for women, $2 million. Men's purses are about $4 million.
Yeah.
Maybe even more for some of the most marquee of events.
Yeah.
What
keep
further steps do you have to do?
Yeah, we're going to keep pushing. I mean, it's nice to see the purse of the Pebble Beach, the USJ, stepped it up $2 million. That's a big step. But I also think playing the venue at Pebble Beach was a big success, a big winner in this whole thing. And it's just going to grow from here. We got to keep pushing, keep being out there, and fans out there, go watch women's sports. I mean, they work hard, they're committed, they're disciplined, and it's fun to watch, and they're good.
You were. It's not even an argument, the most popular female golfer for so many years because your dominance was extraordinary. How, when you were playing, if at all, did you think about what life after golf was going to mean from an entrepreneurial or business standpoint?
Well, in the beginning, I was so focused on golf. I mean, that's all I cared about, sleep, eat, and practice golf. And
it showed.
But then you realize there are other things in life. I got married to my husband, Mike, and we have 2 kids, Ava and Will. And then, I do have an entrepreneurial spirit. I like to build things. I mean, Annika Foundation is one of them. And now I'm spending a lot of time on Fizzy Beez, which is a drink that we created literally 30 minutes from here during COVID. It's a vodka-based, full of sparkling classic cocktails. We're women-owned. We give back to the bees. So I continue my hard work, my discipline, and we're selling here in Nevada, and we're expanding, and we're talking to distributors. The goal is obviously to be very successful there, too.
You launched it during COVID?
Yes.
What are the challenges that came about with that?
Well, I mean, we had a lot of time, so that was not a challenge. And we were drinking and eating, having fun. And my husband has a lot of allergies, so we have organic honey at home. And I thought, why don't we just mix some drinks and make them healthy with good ingredients? And then, there was a lot of products on the market, but I really didn't like any of them. So I looked at him and I said, hey, why don't we make our own? He said, sweetie, you're such a busy bee. We don't need more projects. Therefore, the name Fizzy Beez.
Yeah, so you sell in 4 states. What's the outlook in what is, without question, a very competitive marketplace? I
have realized that, yes. The only thing I can compare to is golf, and it's very competitive. And I like to say I'm a winner. I work hard. I'm dedicated. We're trying our best. It feels like we are doing well. I don't really know what to compare with. But my goal is to shoot 59 in that business.
Yeah, and I'm sure you'll get there, knowing your past. Thanks so much for spending time with us, Annika Sorenstam, and best of luck out here.
Thank you.